Welcome to another episode of Untold Legends, where we explore the stories found within the world of video games, movies, comic books, and anything in between. Last time in the Mortal Kombat timeline, we covered the life of Hanzo Hasashi, better known as Scorpion, including his origins, his years of servitude for the forces of darkness, and his eventual redemption.
Scorpion, we get... My name is Hanzo Hasashi!
Today we're going to cover the main hero of the series and grand champion of Mortal Kombat, Liu Kang, a Shaolin monk incredibly skilled in the martial arts, descended from one of the greatest Earthrealm warriors of all time, and a deadly force to contend with, even against the strongest of foes.
Your power won't stop me, Liu Kang.
It's done so twice before.
Quiet, Earthrealmer.
Round one.
Among fans, Liu Kang is one of the most iconic characters in Mortal Kombat, rightfully so. But like most of the characters that made their first appearance in the original game, started out very differently. His history and backstory has been fleshed out in great detail over time, but Liu Kang was originally envisioned as a Japanese character called Minamoto Yoshitsune, might have mispronounced that, a reference to the real-life Japanese military commander Minamoto no Yoshitsune. His original backstory read that he is a direct descendant of Japan's great Minamoto clan, and is highly skilled in all the martial arts. It is rumored he received secret tuition from the Tengu Mountain Demons, who are expert swordsmen and masters of all martial arts. He was planned to look like a traditional monk wearing robes, but his design was changed, inspired heavily by the legendary Bruce Lee, and so the hero of Mortal Kombat was born. But the staff couldn't handle the name, and Minamoto was given a much shorter, simpler name, Liu Kang. Played in the first two games by Korean-American martial artist Ho Sung Pak. Awesomely enough, he also happened to be a stunt coordinator for Ninja Turtles 2 Secret of the Ooze, and a stunt double for Raphael. While filming his role in the Mortal Kombat video game, Ho Sung Pak refused to shave his head for the role, and that's how Liu Kang ended up with a full head of hair. Each character in the original Mortal Kombat was created with a different moveset and playstyle. Liu Kang was described by Ed Boon as being the most easily accessible character, a fighter that casual and experienced gamers could play as with little difficulty, a peaceful warrior which purposely reflected in his character, armed with the only fatality in the game where the opponent isn't horribly murdered. Also one of the worst fatalities in the entire series.
Liu Kang wins. Fatality.
But the sequel to Mortal Kombat 2, quickly forgot about Liu Kang's peaceful roots. In the early days of the series, his importance to the overall story wasn't as fleshed out as it is today. The mostly non-canon comic book adaptation from Malibu Comics, more specifically the Blood and Thunder storyline, doesn't even have him as the chosen hero of Earthrealm. Originally Shaolin monk twin brothers Sing and Sang, that could fuse their body into one superpowered warrior, were the chosen ones to win for Earthrealm. In the now established classic storyline, Liu Kang was orphaned as a child, and taken in by the Order of Light, an order of monks from Earthrealm that reside in China. The Order of Light is an ancient group comprised of people from all over the world that seek spiritual perfection, combined with warriors trained in the martial arts, and they all convene in the Shaolin Temple, where its own elite fighting school is located, the Wuxi Academy. Wuxi Academy has its own martial arts instructors, but welcomes teachers from other realms, such as the flatulent master Bo Raicho from Outworld.
That was a wet one.
Years ago, when the great Kung Lao lost his life in the Mortal Kombat tournament, Earthrealm's Thunder God and Protector Raiden and the Order of Light founded the White Lotus Society together. It was obvious that Earthrealm was vulnerable to attacks from other realms, and the White Lotus Society was a specialized secret sect of the Order of Light, meant to handpick and train warriors with exceptional fighting abilities to defend Earthrealm. Unlike the cruel Earthrealm clan, the Lin Kuei, membership in the White Lotus Society isn't required for life, and members are permitted to leave at will. Raiden watched Liu Kang specifically with immense immense interest, seeing his potential, and placed him under the tutelage of the martial arts master Baraicho for specialized training. After completing his training, Liu Kang was chosen to become a member of the White Lotus Society and take his place as a great warrior. Not only was his fighting talent incredible, he was also a distant descendant of the great Kung Lao. Liu Kang was chosen alongside his best friend and a direct descendant of the great Kung Lao, also named Kung Lao. As the 10th Mortal Kombat tournament in this cycle loomed closer, the Order of Light originally chose Kung Lao as their representative, but he declined. Then Liu Kang became the chosen warrior that would fight for all of Earthrealm, making a promise that he would not fail. He boarded Shang Tsung's nether ship that was taking the Earthrealm combatants to Shang Tsung's island, where the tournament would be held, and he displayed his strength of character to the rest of the fighters on board, when he defended Johnny Cage from Kano's harassment. While on Shang Tsung's island, Liu Kang became friends with Sonya Blade and Johnny Cage, and fought alongside them. He won every battle he was in, and earned the right to challenge the Shokan Prince Goro in combat, the fighter that killed the great Kung Lao. If Liu Kang lost, Outworld would win their 10th victory in a row, and Earthrealm would be lost forever. Goro was extremely overconfident, a warrior prince from a proud race against a small human, but Goro was no match for Liu Kang's speed and determination to defend Earthrealm, and lost in battle.
Liu Kang wins.
With this victory, Liu Kang should have become the champion of Mortal Kombat, but Shang Tsung challenged him personally and entered the tournament himself. He was the final Outworld combatant left.
Sonya sub scored Liu Kang Raiden Kano Johnny Sonya sub scored Liu Kang Raiden.
In a stunning victory, Shang Tsung was beaten, but still refused to accept defeat. He escaped to Outworld and used his power to self-destruct the island. The Earthrealm warriors would die with it. Liu Kang escaped with most of the others successfully, and the Outworld warriors fled back to Outworld. Liu Kang had won the tournament, and he was granted the gift of Mortal Kombat victory. His aging was slowed down to grant him an extremely long life, long enough to defend his title as champion in future tournaments. With his victory came tragedy. Shang Tsung had to answer to the Emperor of Outworld, Shao Kahn, and he begged for his life for losing the tournament and Shao Kahn's claim over Earthrealm. But Shang Tsung devised a plot to hold a second tournament in Outworld, where they would have the advantage, and attack several locations to lure the combatants there. One of his targets was the home of Liu Kang, and Shang Tsung sent his Tarkatan armies to decimate the Shaolin monks. Liu Kang arrived to find his Shaolin brothers killed in the vicious attack, and swore that their lives would be avenged, and left his peaceful ways behind. Kung Lao had also survived, and decided that he would travel alongside his friend to Outworld. Shang Tsung, restored to a younger form, had made it to one of Johnny Cage's movie sets and attacked. Liu Kang traveled there with Kung Lao to seek Johnny Cage's help, and helped push back the Outworld forces. But Raiden appeared and interfered in the battle, and Shang Tsung proposed the second tournament in Outworld. The Earthrealm fighters accepted, and were drawn into Outworld where Shao Kahn awaited. While in Outworld, Liu Kang had met Princess Kitana of Edenia, who had betrayed Shao Kahn, the monster that had taken her kingdom and her family away from her, and she was secretly feeding information to Earthrealm's warriors. Liu Kang and Kitana formed a relationship during this time, and the two began to fall in love. Fueled by his promise to avenge the fallen monks, he made his way through the tournament and faced the younger, stronger Shang Tsung in combat. He defeated him again, this time in full view of Shao Kahn, failing as emperor again. Another Shokan Kentaro sought to take down Liu Kang to avenge the defeat of Goro, but he also faced insurmountable skills against him, and also failed. The final obstacle left in saving Earthrealm from the Emperor's grasp was Shao Kahn himself.
No.
Liu Kang had avenged the Shaolin Temple and injured Shao Kahn, but he remained alive and enraged that the tournament was lost. Liu Kang and Kung Lao returned to Earthrealm and began training a new generation of Shaolin warriors, but were interrupted when Outworld forces attacked again. Using a loophole in the rules of Mortal Kombat, Shao Kahn had resurrected Kitana's mother Sindel, brainwashed her, and used her to enter Earthrealm with his armies. If he couldn't earn the right to take Earthrealm through Mortal Kombat, he would invade them directly with overwhelming force. While his extermination squads attacked, Kahn began absorbing the souls of every human on the planet. increasing his already immense power. But a small group of survivors, Raiden's chosen warriors, kept their souls intact and were the only hope left for mankind. Liu Kang was one human Shao Kahn knew could threaten his rule, and he marked him as the primary target. But Kung Lao would stand before Shao Kahn in defense of Earthrealm first, to fulfill his ancestors' legacy. This was the first time Kung Lao had faced the Emperor, and with Shao Kahn's increased powers, he stood virtually no chance. It appeared that Kung Lao was killed, and Liu Kang felt overwhelming grief for the death of his friend. Grief that turned into uncontrolled anger, and he directed his rage toward Shao Kahn, overwhelming him completely. The souls Khan had taken were set free, and Kitana thanked Liu Kang for saving both Earthrealm and her realm of Edenia from his rule. Shao Kahn was so weakened from this defeat that he hid for years, sending out orders from the shadows, with more enemies than ever. Edenia became an independent realm again, ruled by Sindel and Kitana thanks to Liu Kang's efforts. After the Earthrealm invasion, he traveled to America searching for new warriors to train, continuing the new generation that he had started with Kung Lao, and he returned to China with recruits. One in particular he became close friends with, Kai. Liu Kang took Kai directly under his wing and trained him in the same styles he was trained in. But these peaceful times wouldn't last. The elder god of death, Shinnok, had escaped the Netherrealm, where he'd been locked away for years. His passage out of the Netherrealm released him in Edenia, where he invaded the realm with his demon army and allies he had forged while making his plans. He dethroned Sindel, captured Kitana, and from Edenia he threatened all the realms. Shinnok began his assault on the elder gods and the gods of Earthrealm. During one of Liu Kang's training sessions with Kai, they saw something land nearby from the sky. It was Fujin, Earthrealm's wind god, being attacked by Netherrealm demons. Liu Kang and Kai came to his defense, and Raiden appeared. The attack on the Elder Gods had weakened their powers, and Raiden and Fujin were the last of Earthrealm's gods left. All of reality was in danger, and Raiden directed Liu Kang to gather his fellow combatants to take the fight to Shinnok. Sonya Blade had left the Special Forces and joined a group called the Outworld Investigation Agency, formed after Shao Kahn's invasion. She used the technology they developed to open a portal to Edenia. As the group stepped through, they found Quan Chi waiting for them and ready for combat, leading to the events of Mortal Kombat 4 and Gold. Shinnok's generals defended their god against Earthrealm, and Liu Kang would receive help from his best friend Kung Lao. Kung Lao revealed that he did survive the fight against Shao Kahn, but he disappeared to live a life of peace secretly. But with the chaos in the realms, he was forced to help, and he sought revenge against Goro, who killed his ancestor. While the combatants fought, the heroic Liu Kang challenged Shinnok directly. He had defeated Outworld's emperor twice, but now he would stand against an elder god, angry that he was imprisoned for so long.
The war is over. I've once again defended my title as champion of Mortal Kombat and defended the realm of Earth, but I have failed to save the realm of Edenia. In doing so, I have also lost Kitana forever. Kitana?
Yes, Liu Kang, it is I.
But I thought you were gonna lick—
With Shinnok's destruction, you have not only saved the Earth, but you've also saved my own realm. For that, I can never repay you.
Knowing that you survived is all that I need.
As heir to the throne of my realm, I offer you the chance to rule at my side, as King of Edenia, forever.
I cannot accept your offer. I belong here on Earth as champion of Mortal Kombat.
Then, I wish you good luck, Liu Kang, on all your journeys.
Although Liu Kang loved Kitana and wanted to stay alongside her, he knew his responsibility as Earthrealm's Mortal Kombat champion was too great, and the future would need him. Liu Kang enjoyed a peaceful life for many years and trained regularly with Kung Lao. But during one of their training sessions, Liu Kang would meet a dark fate. Unknown to him, Shang Tsung and Quan Chi had formed a deadly alliance, and they knew their partnership would be stopped in its tracks by Liu Kang. A cowardly attack was the only way to defeat the Mortal Kombat champion. Shang Tsung posed as Kung Lao to get close to him, and the sorcerers attacked.
With Quan Chi's assistance, he achieved this goal. He's dead.
Liu Kang was dead, and Shang Tsung had absorbed his soul. Now nobody could stand against the combined might of the Deadly Alliance. His body was tragically found by Kung Lao, and a shrine was built in his honor. His body was hidden deep in a nearby forest to keep it away from evil forces seeking to desecrate it. His tomb became a place where Shaolin monks would go and meditate in peace. And Raiden, now an Elder God, watched Liu Kang die from the heavens. He became disgusted with his fellow Elder Gods refusing to intervene before it happened and renounced his position as an Elder God. Raiden gathered warriors together to fight the pair, but most of them were slaughtered by a horde of Tarkatans, and he was forced to face the two sorcerers alone. Liu Kang, now one of the many souls trapped within Shang Tsung, could see the battle happening through his eyes. During the battle, Onaga the Dragon King, an original ruler of Outworld before Shao Kahn, revealed that he had been resurrected and took control of his immortal army. Raiden, Shang Tsung, and Quan Chi were forced to work together against him, and Raiden unleashed an enormous energy blast in an attempt to destroy him, an attack that had dire consequences. Liu Kang's spirit was released from Shang Tsung, along with thousands of others the sorcerer had trapped inside of his body. Raiden's essence reformed into a new physical form, corrupted by his encounter with Onaga. This new Dark Raiden was furious how Earthrealm's humans had failed to defend their realm, and discovered that the human Shijinko had unintentionally resurrected Onaga. Raiden, with his patience exhausted, stole Liu Kang's body, and took it to an ancient temple that used to belong to an ancient sect of necromancers. He revived Liu Kang's body by speaking enchantments written on the temple walls, and infused it with his own electrical energy. He placed enchanted shackles on his body that could control the undead, and sent the corpse on a mission to punish any that he believed could harm Earthrealm. But Liu Kang's body, devoid of his soul, went on an uncontrollable rampage, killing many of his fellow Shaolin monks in the process. His soul was horrified with the actions of his body, and from his disembodied state, he decided to help his deceased friends, who were now revived and under the control of Onaga. Liu Kang's spirit formed an alliance with Ermac, and together the two were successfully able to restore his allies, alive and free of Onaga's control. Liu Kang accomplished his mission and greeted his friends, and the love of his life, Kitana. He had one last goal: to reunite with the body that was causing so much destruction in his name. But to remain disembodied in the physical realm, he needed a strong bond with a living person until a way could be found to reunite body and soul. Kitana's emotional bond with Liu Kang kept his soul tied in the physical realm, and his energy accompanied her. But the Earthrealm warrior Nightwolf had deep spiritual knowledge, and it was agreed upon that he would become the anchor for Liu Kang's soul until a solution was found. And Nightwolf transferred the bond from Kitana to himself. Years of constant combat were affecting the very fabric of reality, and all existence would be wiped out. A warrior had to defeat the elemental blaze and use its immense power to prevent the end of everything. Every combatant in Mortal Kombat history fought in a massive battle, including Nightwolf. Unfortunately, Nightwolf was killed in the battle, and Liu Kang had no anchor in the physical realm with his death. His soul was forced to pass on, leaving his friends behind, and his corpse was still free and demanded vengeance. In the end, most of the combatants failed, leaving Raiden to face Shao Kahn alone. Shao Kahn that had claimed the power of Blaze as his own and was virtually invincible. All of the actions of Mortal Kombat's past had led to this moment, and in a last-ditch effort to prevent this future, Raiden sent a message to the past, to himself: he must win.
Lord Raiden, what is wrong?
Strange visions.
Your amulet.
It is nothing, Liu Kang. The tournament begins.
In this altered timeline, Liu Kang and Kung Lao were both present in the first tournament. Liu Kang was chosen to represent the Order in the tournament, and Kung Lao snuck onto the island to prove that he was worthy of the Mortal Kombat champion title. While both fighters were still immensely close friends, Kung Lao did harbor a rivalry with Liu Kang, not present in the previous timeline. Raiden cared about Liu Kang and Kung Lao as if they were his own sons, and they trusted him equally. Raiden himself was struggling to understand what his message from the future meant, but Liu Kang trusted that the protector of Earthrealm would guide them properly. During the tournament, Liu Kang faced Kitana and found himself intrigued by her.
You're good. Show me more.
Kill me.
Why would I do that?
I came to kill you. I have failed my father, my emperor.
Shao Kahn is your father?
I have disgraced him. You must kill me.
I will not. This encounter never took place. You have disgraced no one. I hope we meet again, under different circumstances.
He also won victories against Scorpion and Quan Chi together, and Shang Tsung was becoming concerned that Liu Kang may pose an actual threat, but he was confident that Goro would be able to end him, as he ended the great Kung Lao in the past.
I did not expect to fight in this tournament, but eventually, even the Shaolin produce a warrior worthy of the Shogun.
I know who you are. I am ready for you.
I will give you a warrior's death. Liu Kang wins.
Shang Tsung was confident that Goro would be the fighter that emerged victorious, and to his dismay, Liu Kang appeared from the portal, alive and well, and the final battle pitted him against the young Shaolin monk.
Shang Tsung, only one fight remains. Face me in Mortal Kombat.
So be it.
Liu Kang wins.
Say it.
I concede.
Well done, my friend.
He has saved Earthrealm.
That was awesome,
MVP, baby.
Liu Kang had won the tournament, but Raiden was still bothered. It seemed history was still headed towards Armageddon, and he still had no idea what he meant by he must win. Just like in the previous timeline, Shang Tsung begged for his life and proposed a second tournament, and Liu Kang was honored with a ceremony among the Shaolin brothers. Shang Tsung interrupted with a portal he opened to send in hordes of Tarkatans to attack. This time around, Liu Kang would be there to help defend against the attack, and Raiden's visions led him to accept the Outworld tournament. After the Wuxi Academy was invaded, several monks had been kidnapped by Baraka and the Tarkatans. Liu Kang, along with Raiden and Kung Lao, made it a priority to rescue them before returning to compete in Shao Kahn's new tournament.
Destination.
They will talk. I will see to it.
No extraordinary means, Kung Lao.
They raided the Wuxi Academy, killed Master Wen.
Even with Tarkatans, there are boundaries we do not cross.
Yes, Lord Raiden.
I still cannot believe Shao Kahn would order such a brazen attack.
It demonstrated Earthrealm's vulnerability. Shao Kahn knew we would have no choice but to agree to a new tournament.
Liu Kang defeated Shang Tsung. He will beat Shao Kahn.
In good time, Kung Lao. First we free the Shaolin. If you harm them, you answer to me. Step aside.
They were not so vexing. All sneers and growls.
Let us free those aboard this vessel. Then you will find the second ship.
Where will you go, Lord Raiden?
The tournament begins soon. Join me as soon as you are able.
We will succeed, Lord Raiden.
Of that, I am certain.
After rescuing the surviving Shaolin monks and returning them to their rightful place on Earthrealm, the combatants faced Shao Kahn's warriors. Raiden guided the combatants, and his actions unintentionally caused Kitana to be captured, putting him at odds with Liu Kang.
Lord Raiden, I come at the request
Lord? I was with Smoke. I thought she was a bad guy. Girl. Guess he turned another one. What's Raiden got that I haven't got?
Godlike power?
A personality that is not at all like sanding paper?
Jerks.
She will be executed. Kitana does not have much time.
Kitana? Executed? Where is she?
Held captive in the tower of Shao Kahn's fortress.
I am not pleased with this outcome either, Liu Kang. But there is no time. We must return to the tournament.
But you are responsible for her capture! You persuaded her to turn against Shao Kahn!
Lord Raiden, we can free her as others fight in our stead, and join you thereafter.
Very well.
We will meet you at the Coliseum.
Trust between Liu Kang and Raiden was beginning to erode, and he could see that his message from the future was guiding his actions without fully understanding what their repercussions were. Liu Kang set out with Kung Lao to Shao Kahn's Coliseum to find Kitana, and on the way he faced an enemy that he had already defeated once before, the disgraced Prince Goro.
Well, tell us where Kitana is.
She has been taken to the Colosseum, where she has no doubt been executed.
You lie!
She may yet live. Let us go.
In the Colosseum, Raiden was forced to put forward a worthy champion to compete in the final matches. Previously, the victor was Liu Kang, and Raiden believed that Kung Lao's victory would prevent Armageddon. He directed Kung Lao to fight against Shao Kahn and Quan Chi, defeating their combined might, and the Shokan Kintaro would be his final opponent before Shao Kahn, another fighter that Kung Lao would be victorious over. But Kung Lao relished in his victory and dropped his guard.
You see, Raiden? Earthrealm is free!
Kung Lao!
No!
I will strip the flesh from your bones! Witness, boy. Do you know who I am?
The murderer of my friend.
I am Shao Kahn, conqueror of worlds. You will taste no victory.
You will taste your own blood.
Similar to the events in Mortal Kombat 3, Kung Lao had fallen in battle, and Liu Kang's brutal attack on Shao Kahn happened much earlier. Shao Kahn was mighty, but the need to avenge his best friend was mightier.
For Kung Lao, the Shaolin, and Earthrealm.
believe Earthrealm has won. The Elder Gods have spoken. Earthrealm is free of Shao Kahn forever. But the price of victory was almost too steep to pay. Kung Lao's death is my fault. I encouraged him. Our triumph was not meant to be achieved in this way. I see now. He must win refers to you. But to prevent Armageddon, you needed to defeat Shao Kahn, not Shang Tsung.
Even with Shao Kahn's defeat at the hands of Liu Kang, the path to Armageddon remained unchanged. It seemed that the sacrifice Kung Lao had made was meaningless, and Shao Kahn remained alive. He barely survived the encounter, but thanks to the dark powers of Quan Chi, his healing was accelerated. And Quan Chi convinced Shao Kahn that he could invade Earthrealm by resurrecting Katana's mother Sindel. She was returned to life, and Shao Kahn launched his enormous invasion of Earthrealm, as their military forces fought back against the horde of creatures unleashed. A brainwashed Sindel, overpowered by the souls of Shang Tsung, attacked Raiden's combatants while Liu Kang was away with Raiden, consulting with the Elder Gods. Most of the combatants perished in the battle, as Raiden begged the Elder Gods to intervene. When Raiden and Liu Kang returned, they discovered the massacre that Sindel had left behind, and Liu Kang was tired of Raiden's confusions, refusing to follow his guidance any longer.
What is next, Raiden? Tell me the future! How do we honor their sacrifice?
I climbed to heaven. Now I must plunge into the depths. I will go to Quan Chi, ally our realm with his against the forces of Outworld.
What? Grovel before Quan Chi? What will he demand? What price will be paid?
Would any price be too high to save Earthrealm?
I had prayed it not true. But you have gone mad, Raiden. Your visions... they are nothing. Delusions of an addled mind.
Liu Kang, please.
Enough. I must help the wounded. Leave on your hopeless quest.
Raiden decided to travel to the Netherrealm to try and gain an unholy allegiance with the sorcerer Quan Chi, but everything was going on as Quan Chi had wanted it to. Shao Kahn had promised him the souls of Earthrealm's warriors, and Quan Chi had recreated them as undead revenants loyal to him. And Raiden finally realized that he must win, referred to Shao Kahn. If Shao Kahn was allowed to win and began merging the realms, the Elder Gods would finally be able to punish him. Merging was only allowed with a victory in Mortal Kombat. Liu Kang was determined to stop Shao Kahn and was beyond reason, putting him on another dark path in this altered timeline.
Back from the Netherrealm empty-handed, I see.
Liu Kang! Liu Kang, I now realize what we must do. We must allow Shao Kahn to merge the realms.
That is insane.
The Elder Gods forbid it without victory in Mortal Kombat. When he does, the Elder God's fury will fall upon him. Defeating Shao Kahn before the merge is but temporary. He will return, bringing Armageddon. I have foreseen it.
Enough, Raiden! He is here.
No, do as I say. Have faith in the Elder Gods. Have faith in me. Liu Kang, I cannot let you fight Shao Kahn.
Then you are my enemy.
Liu Kang, stop!
Liu Kang! Raiden! No! Enough of your madness! If you must die, so be it!
By the gods, no! No. This was not meant to happen.
What did you do?
Liu Kang, forgive me.
You have killed us all.
Liu Kang was dead by Raiden's own hand, something the Thunder God felt incredible pain over, and was left to stand alone against Shao Kahn. But Raiden continued forward with his plan and allowed Shao Kahn to defeat him. Shao Kahn's attempt to merge Earthrealm with 2 consecutive losses in Mortal Kombat brought down the wrath of the Elder Gods, and his punishment for all eternity. But a heavy price was paid. Shao Kahn's defeat opened the opportunity for Shinnok to return from the Netherrealm, as he did in the previous timeline. But this time Liu Kang wouldn't be there to defeat him. Shinnok sent his demon armies into Earthrealm and massacred Special Forces soldiers during the events of Mortal Kombat X. Johnny Cage, Kenshi, and Sonya, working with the Special Forces team, tracked down Shinnok's location and helped Raiden seal him away back in his amulet, an item of great power and at the same time his prison. The Elder Gods locked the amulet away in a dark dimension and used daggers called the Kamidogu to act as locks to keep him sealed. A temple was constructed in honor of the fallen Liu Kang called the Kang Shaolin Temple, where monks were assigned to protect the Kamidogu of the Chaos Realm, and Quan Chi plotted with a cleric from the Chaos Realm called Havoc to steal the amulet for him. But when he failed thanks to the efforts of Hanzo Hasashi, he plotted with his revenants on what his next move would be. Liu Kang had also been turned into a revenant and was now a loyal follower of Quan Chi and Shinnok. Quan Chi was a fugitive and one of the biggest targets of the Special Forces. A team which included Jax traveled to the Netherrealm to find him, but the revenant Liu Kang protected Quan Chi and took him to safety, coming at odds later with his previous ally.
In your weakened state, is it possible for you to release Shinnok?
I am more than capable.
And Devora? Are you certain she is capable?
She will bring the amulet to me. And I'll be waiting for Jackson Briggs. A pleasant surprise. Nothing pleasant about it.
So you return to Raiden? The fools follow fools.
Raiden did his best. He saved Earthrealm.
He murdered me!
That isn't true.
You were not there! He stole everything from me! You do not deserve to join us.
I wish I could help you, Liu Kang. Jax, there is no need. Just stop.
Jax had been a revenant for years and wanted justice for the things that he was forced to do. Quan Chi was now a prisoner of the Special Forces and lost his life when Hanzo Hasashi discovered that he was found. But with Quan Chi's death, Shinnok was released from the amulet retrieved earlier by Devora. Liu Kang's loyalty was ultimately with Shinnok, and the Elder God used Liu Kang and his revenants to taunt Raiden with his failure to protect them.
Shall we kill him, Lord Shinnok?
Not yet. He will bear witness as I conquer his realm. Then I will imprison him as he did me.
I would not boast of victory prematurely.
I have already won, Raiden.
This is not your destiny, Liu Kang.
More visions, Raiden? Do you still see the future?
The visions are gone, but I know what should be.
I was put here by your hand.
An accident, which haunts me to this day.
I should thank you. You freed me. The Elder Gods you blindly serve? I will help Shinnok end their rule.
I regret our paths have led here.
Shinnok began corrupting Earthrealm's life force, covering the planet in a shroud of darkness. After the new Special Forces unit, led by Cassie Cage, arrives to stop Shinnok, they witness Liu Kang developing plans to attack the heavens and destroy the Elder Gods in Shinnok's name.
After Earthrealm is destroyed, we must complete Lord Shinnok's vengeance, invade the heavens, and destroy the Elder Gods.
Come.
Make war on the heavens? If Shinnok can take down the Elder Gods.
End of the universe. Got it.
Kung Lao. To see him like this.
We'll all be hanging around the Netherrealm water cooler if we don't pull this off. Come on.
You two go. Jackie and I'll handle them.
What? We'll just slow you down.
Forget it.
Damn it. Keep your heads down. I'll see you on the other side.
And Cassie Cage faced off against Shinnok, successfully defeating his ultimate corrupted form. The Elder God of Death's plot was finished, and Raiden used his powers to cleanse Earthrealm's life force. Liu Kang knew they stood alone now, and were weakened by Shinnok's failure, so he retreated with Kitana and his fellow Revenants back to the Netherrealm. With Shinnok gone, Liu Kang took over the Netherrealm as its new Dark Ruler, and Kitana became his queen. Together, they began plotting revenge against Raiden, but an Elder God like Shinnok could not be killed, and Raiden was tired of defending Earthrealm with no lasting punishment for those that attacked it. He embraced the power of Shinnok's amulet, and it corrupted him into a much colder protector, and delivered a stern warning to Liu Kang.
As the new rulers of the Netherrealm, heed me. No longer will I simply defend Earthrealm. I will seek out and destroy all who threaten it. No mercy will be shown, no quarter given. Shinnok was an Elder God, impossible to kill. There are fates worse than death.
During the events of Mortal Kombat 11, the mother of Shinnok and a Titan older than the Elder Gods, Kronika, sought to erase the entire history of the universe and bend time to her liking. A new era where Raiden would be wiped away and the events unfold as she deemed. She performed this experiment multiple times in the past, resetting time over and over until the era she planned fell perfectly together. But in every timeline, Raiden and Liu Kang were forces that had to be kept apart to keep from challenging her. While she plotted to recruit fighters from different eras, Raiden had unleashed his rage on any realm he deemed even a slight danger to Earthrealm, and he knew Liu Kang was a major threat that had to be dealt with. The Special Forces launched a full-scale invasion of the Netherrealm and Liu Kang's stronghold, where he kept Shinnok's head displayed as an item of worship.
Earthrealmers have captured the Bone Temple. But Raiden is...
He's the diversion.
She's trapped, Cassandra Cage.
Now the Chosen One has fallen. Raiden's right. Whatever Shinnok did to you, you're a lost cause.
Fuck you.
Because of Liu Kang's attack, Sonya Blade was buried under piles of heavy rocks, and Cassie was forced to leave her mother behind. Liu Kang's entire stronghold was detonated in an explosion, and Liu Kang and Kitana stood alone, knowing how vulnerable they now were. But Kronika appeared and offered them another path.
Who are you? One of Raiden's elder gods here to taunt us?
No, Kitana. I am much more. Behold.
What power is this?
I am Kronika, keeper of time. The sands of time guide the destiny of the realms and every soul therein. I've carefully crafted them to keep the realms in balance. But my work's perfection has been irreversibly tainted by Raiden's actions. The two of you have felt that pain most acutely.
What can be done? The past is the past, is it not?
It need not be. I intend to wind time back to its beginning and restart history.
How will this new era be different?
In many ways. But most importantly, there will be no Raiden.
How do we begin?
Kronika's work caused anomalies throughout multiple eras of Mortal Kombat, and Liu Kang and Kung Lao's younger human selves were thrust into the present from the era of Shao Kahn's Outworld tournament. Since Raiden was a god, the rules of time applied differently to him, and his future self vanished, leaving his younger self confused as to why past and present were merging. Along with human Liu Kang, Shao Kahn had also returned, outraged that Kotal Khan had taken his throne in his absence, and Raiden directed Liu Kang to defend Kotal.
Lord Raiden, what do we do?
I have not met Kotal, but he is reputed to be a man of honor.
It's true. I know him well.
Then we must navigate this crisis by aiding him.
Combined forces attacking Shao Kahn were something he was unprepared for, and he escaped via a portal. Raiden promised to find out what was going on with these time anomalies, and Liu Kang said his goodbyes to Kitana before heading off to the Special Forces base and finding out the truth about their fates.
So, this is goodbye.
Only goodbye for now. I can't leave while Shao Kahn threatens Outworld. I must seek justice for what he did to my family, and to all Edenia.
I will come back for you, to aid you, Princess.
Any thoughts on what we do next?
For months, I've been receiving vague premonitions of the future, but none of them foretold this. I must confer with the Elder Gods. Liu Kang, Kung Lao, Please assist the Special Forces while I am gone.
Yes, Lord Raiden.
Follow me. Sat feeds show another realm incursion at the Wuxi Academy.
Netherrealm? Taking out Shinnok's temple was supposed to stop them.
It's gotta be the time anomaly.
We must help our Shaolin masters.
Why would the Netherrealm want to bust up your alma mater, Liu Kang?
The Dragon Grotto. It's underneath the Academy. Earthrealm's Jinsei energy bubbles up in its springs.
That's no good. We've seen firsthand what happens when the Netherrealm screws with Earthrealm's life force.
They will not reach the grotto. It is protected by powerful magic, the deadliest traps. I am sure our counterparts from your era are already dealing with them.
Kung Lao, Liu Kang, you might want to sit down.
I die in the Colosseum. You on a rooftop fighting Lord Raiden. Our future, Liu Kang. It is insane.
Obsessing over it will not change it.
Neither will accepting our destiny as evil undead warlords.
I'm not. But we can't change a future we don't fully understand. Lord Raiden will guide us.
Can we trust him? It appears he got us both killed.
Kronika needed some of Earthrealm's own energy to complete her plans and sent her minions to the Dragon Grotto underneath the Wuxi Academy to retrieve some. Kung Lao and Liu Kang were heavily disturbed by what happened to their future selves and promised that the Netherrealm would pay for killing their Shaolin brothers, but they would have some obstacles along the way.
I did not do that.
I did.
Scorpion! Of course you survived the Time Merger.
You will not stop Kronika from restoring my family and clan.
Can you stop the traps? I learned my lesson fighting you at Shang Tsung's tournament.
Require that you live.
Jade? What happened to you?
An untimely death. Like yours, due to Raiden's incompetence.
You cannot turn us against him. We know about our deaths. They were caused by our mistakes.
You have been deceived, Liu Kang. The truth is, Raiden murdered you.
Lord Raiden may make mistakes, but he doesn't murder his followers. I like the real you better.
After defeating Jade and Scorpion, they traveled to the Dragon Grotto and discovered Garrus taking some of Earthrealm's Jinsei energy. Garrus was a fixed point in time, an immortal creature dedicated to Kronika that would get stronger with each defeat. But before stopping Garrus, the pair would be forced to face the future.
Welcome to your future, courtesy of Raiden.
Our future may be tragic, but it's not Lord Raiden's fault. You've both been warped by Shinnok's evil.
Shao Kahn snapped my neck in the arena. Raiden saw it coming and did nothing.
I would have defeated Shao Kahn, but Raiden wanted the glory. His lightning cut me down.
No, I don't believe that.
One day, Raiden will betray you.
You spew Shinnok's lies. You attacked Lord Raiden, and he defended himself. He did what he thought right to protect Earthrealm.
Protect? Raiden enslaves Earthrealm. How was I ever so blind as you?
How did I get so deluded?
Is it me, or could they be telling the truth?
Worry about it later. We have bigger problems.
With this power, Kronika will remake history.
That was easy.
You Shaolin monks exceed your reputation. I respect your spirit, but Kronika's will must be done. It's dangerous to let them live.
If they die, their revenant selves will cease to exist. We need them to defend the keep. Yet again, Liu Kang, you've chosen the wrong destiny.
Liu Kang returned to Raiden and reported his findings, and Raiden had learned what was happening from the Elder Gods. Kronika had to be stopped, and he began forming a plan to strike back at her before she could accomplish constructing her new era. But they needed as many allies as they could gather, and Kotal Khan had been captured by Shao Kahn and was being prepared for execution. Kotal's help was vital as Emperor of Outworld, and Liu Kang traveled with Kitana to gain the allegiances of Shiva and her Shokan race, and Baraka and his Tarkatans, before heading to the Colosseum and putting an end to Shao Kahn. After a confrontation with Kotal Khan that left him weakened and injuries he suffered from Kitana, Khan fell before her, and she was granted the title of ruler of Outworld by Kotal Khan. The Revenant Liu Kang felt Raiden's forces gaining power and expressed his doubts to Kronika. Kronika had been manipulating time, knowing that the events in motion would lead to Raiden and Liu Kang confronting each other. Their combined force is the only thing that could threaten her, and this destiny would come close to reality when Scorpion confronted Earthrealm's warriors. Hanzo Sashi had died in his arms, and Scorpion's past self promised to fight alongside Raiden's forces, but such trust was hard to earn.
Who sent you here, Scorpion?
My future self is dead. I am here at his behest.
Grandmaster Hasashi sent you.
I honor his dying wish. Charon will ferry your armies to the Isle of Kronika. We must leave at once.
Do you have proof of Charon's offer?
Only my word.
Your word is worthless.
Lord Raiden, we should listen. He may be telling the truth.
There is only one way to find out. Now, Scorpion, the truth!
Raiden, stop this!
Step aside, Liu Kang.
Put down the amulet. Its darkness is taking hold of you.
Our time has run out. I do what I must to save Earthrealm. Stay down.
This is not the way. Scorpion is not the enemy this time.
Liu Kang, do not interfere.
I thought it impossible, but the Revenants were right. You cannot be trusted.
I do not need trust. I demand obedience.
Enough of your madness. If you must die, so be it.
This has happened before. not interfere. You cannot fight Shao Kahn. Liu Kang, stop!
Enough of your madness! If you must die, so be it!
All the memories of Raiden and Liu Kang's conflicts from all the previous timelines hit Raiden at once, and he realized that this is exactly what Kronika wanted. Kronika's plot had failed, and she knew she needed to remove Liu Kang from the equation. She froze time and took him so Revenant Liu Kang could absorb his soul and add it to his own power. Revenant Liu Kang had mastered Shinnok's abilities over death and stole his younger self's soul.
Raiden's fleet nears our shores.
The two of you will command the army defending the beachhead.
Where will you be?
Time after time, Kronika's schemes have pitted us against each other. That cycle must end, Liu Kang.
This time it will!
Your power. Is this Kronika's gift?
A gift to myself, you could say.
You stole your own soul. Perverted your own nature.
It's a lesson you taught me, Raiden. You will have to kill me.
I would rather save you.
I am. And I am not.
What happened to Raiden?
He is part of me. Bound to my soul. He made me a god. For now, at least.
A god? Incredible.
Now he's out of her league.
My revenant counterpart. I have absorbed his knowledge of the Keep, of Kronika's plan. I know where to find the Hourglass. We can beat Kronika.
Using all of his godly power, Raiden merged himself with the Revenant Liu Kang and the younger Liu Kang into one being, purified and unstoppable. Liu Kang was now known as Fire God Liu Kang, a new being created from the merger and godly power, yet still Liu Kang at heart. Kronika's plans were now doomed to fail. Her most powerful defenders had fallen, and her elder god daughter Cetrion was one of the few remaining ones.
I am honored to fight at your side.
Likewise, Liu Kang.
Me too, brother.
May the Elder Gods protect us.
Kitana! Kung Lao!
Your allies are gone, while mine remain to defend me. Finish him!
Earthrealm's Jinsei flows within you. Let it fuel your fire.
Kronika knew that her defeat was at hand, and Liu Kang's power was now too great. She convinced her daughter to merge with her and sacrifice her own power, using it to revert time millions of years in the past. If Liu Kang didn't stop her here and now, she would have free reign to rewrite history as she pleased.
The realms as you knew them are undone, erased. You cannot save a future that no longer exists.
Our work is finished, Liu Kang.
Lord Raiden.
I am merely Raiden now. You have proven worthy to take my place as Earthrealm's new protector, Lord Liu Kang.
Where do we go from here?
The sands of time are yours to shape. You must return the hourglass to the dawn of time and sculpt a new history. A better one.
The fate of all realms in my hands? Raiden, I cannot do this alone.
Yes. You will need a partner with whom you can share the eons.
Kitana.
Your destinies have always been intertwined.
We are far in the past, but not so far that I cannot reach her.
Return with her to the dawn of time. Sculpt the hourglass's sands to forge a better future. I look forward to meeting again in the next timeline.
Then I will not say goodbye.
Raiden was now mortal, and Liu Kang took his place in the universe as the god that controlled time. How he changed the history of the universe is yet to be seen, but Liu Kang and Kitana's new era will sure be a future plot point of the series, and the Grand Champion of Mortal Kombat will surely be seen again. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button with all of your strength. Make sure you subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss any new content. You can follow me on social media or go into my community tab for updates. And for as little as $1 a month, you can support the channel directly on Patreon. This is Fabian, I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.